It's the holiday.
Hi guys, welcome to Sierra Land channel. Back yet with another video. Now today I have a new person here, and her name is
Share.
And we just gonna do a little story time. Because my girl ain't having a good time out here since she came out here. And we're gonna talk about her experience and the craziness that's been going on around her in her apartment complex. So take it away. Tell me a little bit about your experience. First of all, how did you commute out here? Did you fly? Did you drive? What?
I drove out here 21 hours.
And you're coming from where?
Came from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. So, how long was the drive?
21 hours.
21 hours. So, when you came out here, did you automatically move to this apartment? Did you have a job already? What?
I had a job. I'm a travel LPN. So I was working at the prison out here.
Okay. And how was that experience?
That was horrible.
Why?
I got 3 death threats on Thanksgiving. And my unit manager would not move me to another unit. So I quit.
Okay. And what did you do next?
Then I ended up working for another company. I was doing memory care. And that didn't go too well. Well, I actually really like the job because I like doing memory care. But when I decided to put in my 2 weeks, I can go ahead and go on another travel contract.
Okay.
They told me not to come back
Huh.
and finish any of my shifts.
Okay. I would attest to that because she's not the only person that told me that. A lot of these places out here that they hire you, but if you want to put your 2 weeks notice in or say, give them an advance, they don't care about no advance. They would literally say, you know what, like she said, don't come back.
And this place was severely understaffed.
So that tells a lot about the company and about certain places in Arizona that they really don't care. Because one, they do hire like this. Because was it hard for you to get that job?
No, I got the job the same day.
Right. That's what I said in the previously in my videos. I always say it's quick to get a job out here, like very quick. But it's quick. They don't care if you don't want to come back. They don't care because they're gonna find somebody like this to replace you. Now, you guys. So we are in Glendale right now, and if you guys do know, it's a lot of places in Arizona that suck. You got the hood in some places, and I mean that's anywhere. That's anywhere. You got your hood, and you got suburban areas, and you got the place where the senior citizens be at, and things like that. But unfortunately, my girl in the hood, like she in the hood, and we in the hood of Glendale. How I know this is because I travel a lot around here for my job, and I know some of these areas aren't as good as I will hope, but it's a lot of like drugs and a lot of crime over here. So let's talk about your story with your experience.
So about, I'll say 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm getting ready for work. I'm going outside so I can hop in my truck so I can go to work. And there's a body next to my truck.
I'm gonna insert the picture right here. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna insert the picture right here. Go ahead.
So, as you can see, there's a body next to my truck. And I guess the police, he stands in the way so I won't see it. So at this point, it's kind of like, no, the jobs aren't worth anything out here. First off, let's talk about cost of living. Okay. Cost of living I'm an LPN, so you would think, oh, I make a lot of money, right? Not out here. The pay that I make out here, I can make in Texas, and my money is stretched just a lot longer. Actually, that's what I'm going back to. So the cost of living, if you're not ready to move in with a roommate so you could be able to live your best life out here, I don't think Phoenix is for you.
Okay.
But back to my, I guess, my apartment situation. Also, I have a lot of crackheads that sleep on my steps. I have to call the non-emergency number almost every week, like probably twice or 3 times a week to get them off my step. one guy was asleep out here, and he said that it's warmer up here on my porch. That wasn't gonna happen.
What?
He said it was warmer on my porch, so he wanted to sleep right there. So I said, okay, that's fine. I closed the door. Called the non-emergency Glendale number. The thing about the police out here, they do come and get the people off your step.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, okay, so, like, yeah, y'all, she had a body outside. She had a body by her car. And you was getting ready, you was going to work.
I was going to work
That would have spoiled my entire day.
my entire day.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, go ahead.
And it's bad enough I already work in the healthcare industry. It's like, there go dead body. And I have to go work with people that's about to die.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, no hard feelings, but that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you a nurse, and then you already gotta go to work and see this, and then you gotta walk outside and see it by your car.
By my car. That's traumatizing.
Oh my goodness.
So I was able to get out my leash, y'all. Yes. Because of all the malarkey. The people in the office is very, very sweet. They're very nice. It's just the area. It's really the area.
Okay. And the high traffic with it. Okay, you guys gotta understand. This is Arizona, and it's not much out here. It's still developing. So when you go to areas or different states or wherever you want to go, countries where they don't have much to do to keep people active and doing other things, it's either drugs or they just lay up and go to work, which is basically what Arizona is. But everybody has their different experience. And I always try to tell people, you know, my experience is not necessarily going to be the same experience that you're going to have. It's about basically how you perceive things and what type of area you stay in and what you going to do about it. Now I know as far as her, she going back home. I don't want her to go back home, but she going back home and she got her reasons why.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
And I'm not really going back to St. Louis. I'm not going back to St. Louis.
Okay.
I'm going back to Texas, y'all. That's home for me. So I'll be going back to Texas. And I guess my reasonings are in Texas. I guess I'm promoting Texas. So in Texas, the cost of living is a lot cheaper. How much I pay out here for my apartment, I can have a really, really nice apartment anywhere in Texas. I lived in Austin. I lived in Houston. I have no friends and people that stay in Dallas. Like, it's a lot more, I guess, cost saving in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'll be going back to.
And another thing too that I want to mention is this video is not to discourage anybody here who would like to move here, because that's not what we're doing. We just basically talking about her experience, and I just want to like show some insight of the different experience that people actually encounter when they move out here or just move to a different state, period. So I mean, I say that to say, like, yeah, for her she feels like that, but then again, on the other hand, I know for me, where I'm from, which is Miami, I won't go back there because the cost of living here is actually cheaper than Miami.
See, yeah.
So you understand?
And if I came out here first before I went to Texas, I might be like, oh, I'm gonna stick it out. I can make it. Because not to say that when I lived in Houston all those years that I didn't have ups and downs.
Right.
But it was just the fact that I loved Houston, so I wanted to stay there, but I also wanted to travel the world and see different places. So I did become a traveling nurse, and that's how I really became, got out here to Phoenix, and I wanted to, I guess, settle down. But like you say, it's not a place for young adults to do anything. And then I like greenery. It's very beautiful out here, but it's no green. So I'm used to trails, and they have some trails for hiking, but I'm just used to like looking like greenery trails, and they don't have any of those.
I mean, yeah, out here, I am not gonna lie, out here in Arizona, they don't, well, let me not say the bulk of Arizona. Where we at now? Like Phoenix, Glendale, Chandler, Ahwatukee, Tempe, Mesa, it's very dry. You gonna see rocks, you gonna see dirt, unless what you said, go up on the mountains, and you see the view, and you be like, okay, the views are actually very pretty.
Yes.
But if you go to like Sedona, or like how I did that road trip to Sedona and Flagstaff, there's more greenery out there, simply because they're more up in the mountains, and it's not as hot or dry.
Right.
So And I mean, as far as like jobs and things like that, I know for her job, you said you make the same amount of money, right? From here
amount of money.
in
In
Texas.
Texas.
And I know for me, and my difference is I make way more money out here than I make in Miami. You understand?
And see, that's the thing. Like in different states, nurses need that I guess that cost of living raise.
Yes.
And a lot of nurses, I'm advocating for us right now. A lot of nurses don't get that cost of living raise in every state. They don't.
Oh.
So like out here, I can make the same as much as Texas, but their health care out here suffers. You know, they don't have good health care out here. Texas have better health care than Arizona, so they could be why Texas pay more for their nurses.
That is true. That is true. But like, I mean, I don't want this to be a long video, but I do just want to show some insight to people's like different experience. I just want to give some encouragement to folks who are actually trying to move out here. Continue to do your research. Continue to use my channel as a resource, but also do your own research as well. And don't try to look at my experience and say I'm gonna have that same exact experience as Sierra has, because that's never the case. We all go through different things, and we all got different paths. So at least she tried. So I give her that. You tried.
I did try to stay after my contract was up.
You
so
know?
I tried. It just was not for me. And like I say, I traveled to a lot of places, and I just tried to become stable here, and it was not for me.
Okay. Last thing we're gonna talk about is, how do you feel about the racism out here?
Ooh, they're nice, nasty. That's just my opinion. I don't want to be negative or anything.
No. This is nothing to discourage nobody. It's
Okay.
basically your own
My own
opinion. And
opinion.
you know, on my channel, I like to be real. I
Yeah.
gave my opinion.
So yes, they're very nice, nasty. Like they'll speak to you, but it's just be like, oh, I guess I have to speak to her so I won't be rude. They're not going to be rude to you, but you can tell that they don't like you. You know, and that's how they are. And then there's some Hispanics out here that's very racist. And I didn't see that in Texas, but I see it out here.
Yeah.
So that's different. I thought, we was kind of on the same level, but that's different. So racism is here. It is.
It's here.
It's just different.
Yeah, it is here. And so I don't want to lie to you guys. Like, I know I had different people talk about racism on my channel, because it's definitely here, but it's not like in your face. But you know, you can feel it. You can feel when somebody being like nasty and they really don't want to be bothered with you, or because I experience all the time. But I mean, this 2020, I thought racism would be over.
All we can do is kill it with kindness, and that's what I do.
Okay, there you go.
Just be nice.
So I mean, I just want to say thank you for coming.
I tried.
Thank you for trying.
Thank you for being here for me.
You know, I had to come pull up. I felt so bad.
It's okay.
I felt so bad.
It's okay.
But y'all like, subscribe, and share. And I mean, if you have a different experience as well, drop it down below. Let's have a conversation about this, because it's real. It's real. But I wish you the best.
Thank you.
And on your next journey.
My
You
next
got
journey.
this. You got this, girl.
Yes, it's not the end.
It's not.
Texas, here I come.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Please be advised, this video was not to discourage or tarnish anyone's name. It was just stating different opinions and different experiences.